We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Washington Commanders. Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go in the rain in Landover. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
Ready? 19 tight. 9-2.
Right to the air goes Daniels. That run complete to Jalen Lane. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Trap 50, trap 50.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Luke McCaffrey, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready?
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Merritt. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. To the goal line and in. Kick Okonkwo. Touchdown, Commanders.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
A throw on the first play from Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. In second and
8. So, from 37, here's second and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Deron Payne. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the gun, Rodgers. He's got his man. That's down. And he's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Colts. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A short one taken at the 10. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
19 tight, 19 tight, go! Ready?
Now Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Let's go now. Top 19.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
In punt formation.
This will be returned to the other side of midfield. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Play action now with Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Colts first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A run with Taylor. Cutting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Commanders' 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. Rodgers. Catch made there by Brooks. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Taylor. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. Rodgers to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Indy. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. The extra point is good. And the Colts will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
20 yards on that pass play. good for a Commanders first down.
18, ready.
Here's Daniel. Open right side is Okonkwo.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Daniel gonna throw again. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
70 Lions.
To the air again is Daniel. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. And that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5.
Ready?
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Go.
Throwing again, Daniel. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Big Okonkwo. Touchdown, Washington. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. The extra point is good. And the Commanders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Their own 42-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's got it. That's first. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Indianapolis. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Taylor. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Quan Martin is there for the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's Rodgers. This one complete right side. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Rodgers. Throwing right, it's taken in. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Rodgers. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Mustang 19. Tag. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Pioneer. Ready.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. That's to Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's a pump play. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. This one downfield for Okonkwo. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here's Gould on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. The master of play action, Rodgers. He'll look deep here for Burks. And he'll be taken down at the 30. A big one there to start the second half. 47 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. On the handoff, it's Taylor. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They go right back to Taylor. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. And it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And he covered some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage scene. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw. And lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
2nd and 10. Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan,
this is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
1st down for Aaron. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are under.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. 26. In motion is Warren. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Point after, coming up here. He knocks it through. And the Colts go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Okay, break. Panther 11. Panther 11. Here we go. Ready,
Daniels now on first down. He'll get that to his tight end, Ben Sinnott. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
And 4 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Play fake. It's Rodgers. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Colts.
They'll run here with Hill. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 9. In the shotgun, it's A-Rob. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
From the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
15-yard line.
Ready, break. Mustang 19.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the
19 tight.
48-yard line.
19 tight. Here we go. Here we go. Warriors 19 Lions. Ready.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. Into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
24 yards. That's another Washington.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. on EA Sports.
Got the Lions. Let's go.
Now a run to begin the fourth quarter on 1st and 10. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. 2nd and 7.
79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
Now Daniels. This is caught at 2. And he will score again. Jake Okonkwo. Touchdown, Washington. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Here's Gould on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
A first down throw from Rodgers. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Buffalo left side, caught by Sinnott. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
10 yards on the
2nd
pickup.
and inches. Throwing is Daniels. That's caught. It's the tight end, Sinnott. And he will get into the end zone. Then Sinnott. Touchdown, Commander. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Here's Gould on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice. Place for the drive to start.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross.
Rodgers pass intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Fix the Eagle! Fix the Eagle! Bronco 80! Let go!
On the handoff, it's Krusty Merritt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Viking 18. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And swung out to Krosky Merritt. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding it just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Ready. Street. 70 Lions. Warriors 7. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll throw with Daniels. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. They gain 18 yards on that ball. 1st down, Washington.
This is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Got it. Ready?
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18. 79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. His throw left side is complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Commanders' 1st down.
Here we go. Shot.
Run over to center. That's Krosky Merritt. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock.
Ready. Go.
The toss right side, and here's Krosky Merritt. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Okay, ready? Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Trap 60, trap 60. Let go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 2.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The kicking team up for the extra point. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. It's 2nd down. Rodgers. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
That's good for our Colts.
Hey, 626.
Play action now with Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Come on.
On play action, Daniels. That's to Toski Merritt. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They move to 1-0.